Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can probably infer from the title, the purpose of this video is to update you guys on the status of the C10, the original icon of the channel. Now I know probably the majority of you that have subscribed probably got here through a video featuring the C10. Well, if you've been following my videos the last month or so, you know that the C10's been kind of out of service, and I've been focusing primarily on the Camaro. Well, one reason for that is, well, obviously I wanted to get there was a few videos I wanted to really get out there about the Camaro right off the bat, but another reason is the truck has been broke, for lack of a better word. But if you saw last week's video, and when I announced the release of the first line of merch for the channel, in case you didn't see it, I got my shirt on right here. I'll put a link in the description for my Teespring store, in case you want to go check that out. But I announced in that video that I did have the C10 back up and running. So this footage I'm about to show you is kind of just some footage I shot just offhand. Just wasn't really trying to shoot for a video. I was just kind of documenting my dad and I's attempt to get it back up and running, and we did succeed. I'm not sure what was going on with it. I guess it just needed a tune-up. It started running really rough back in the early spring. It sat quite a bit, and it started running really rough, kind of like it was actually missing. And actually was afraid that it might have a stuck valve, but apparently it wasn't that. We checked the plugs; they were good. Kind of messed with the plug wires, and I really don't know what we did. But after we got it all hooked back up and everything, and messed with the carburetor a little bit, we finally got it started up and started running right again. So I really don't know what we did, but must not have been anything serious. May have been a bad connection with the plug wire or something. I don't know. Here's some footage of us trying to get the truck started. It took a while. I'll cut it out where it's not super long, and then I took it for a drive for the first time in several few months now, and I'll show that footage. It's a POV, a point of view. Viewpoint for it. It's pretty cool. I like to watch videos in that from that perspective, of driving. So I put my GoPro on my head, but I'll roll that footage, and then I'll come back and I'll explain my plans for the truck in the future, and I also have something to say about the Camaro. It's about to get a major upgrade. I'll roll the C10 footage, and then I'll be back to talk a little more about that. Alright, so we've been out here messing with it for a while. Haven't been able to even get it started today. It's been setting for a long time, so it's really dried out. We're gonna try it a little more. And then we primed it a little bit. I think the carburetor's completely dried out. Can't seem to even get it to fit. Hey, you hear it? It's trying to fire up. There we go. sounds pretty healthy. That mist is gone. So we, not sure what we did. Not sure what was going on. It's been missing really bad. At least it was back in the spring. And I kind of had to park it because I just got too busy to mess with it. Seems to be running pretty healthy. Gonna put a little air in the tires. And it needs cleaned up. Poor thing. Neglected her. Running a little rich. It feels good to be behind the wheel again. Still running a little rich. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's running pretty good, pretty strong, and I'm really glad because I was, starting to get kind of frustrated with not being able to drive it and ultimately provide content for it, because I know a lot of you guys are here, primarily for the C10. So hopefully I can get back to making some content. I'm not exactly sure of the plan. I've got a few things in mind lined up that I'm going to do pretty soon. One thing I've definitely got to do is get the truck cleaned up. It's filthy. It's been sitting here, like I said, for a few months, out in the elements. I don't have a garage to put it in right now, unfortunately. Which, the paint on it is rough anyway. Hopefully get it repainted sometime pretty soon. As you can see, it's looking pretty rough, especially the hood. If you didn't see that video, this hood is a steel 4-inch cowl. I'll put a link up in the card, but it actually hasn't been painted. This is just what it was from when I bought it, and it's starting to look bad. So I've got to get it painted. We'll see. I really want to take it to the track. I want to take it to the track along with my Camaro and put, me behind the wheel of one and my dad behind the wheel of the other and run them against each other. I'm going to have to get some tires for the C10 before I do that. Right now it's just sitting on street tires, and it's completely helpless with those. So kind of going off of that, speaking of street tires, if you've been following along, you know that I took the Camaro to the track a few weeks ago, and it had some trouble, hooking up on the street tires, and so I wasn't getting very good times. So I've been racking my brain trying to decide what type of wheel tire setup I want to go with. Anyway, I think I have made up my mind, and the wheels that I'm actually looking at that I've always just always loved these particular set of wheels. The ones I'm looking at that I was probably planning to buy are on sale right now, and so I'm probably going to pull the trigger on that today. The day of filming this, not the day that it's published, but right now is the last day of the sale, so I'm probably going to just go in there and order them here in just a little bit. So keep an eye out for that video, because it's coming when I get the wheels. I don't know for sure if I'll get the tires right now, so I may not get them on for a little while, but I'll at least show it to you in a video of some kind when I get them. But yeah, so the purpose of getting those wheels and tires is so that it will, hook up a little better at the track. And so I want to start taking it to the track a lot this fall when the weather gets a little better. And like I said, I'd love to take the truck as well, so I'm going to try to get a set of tires for it as well, and hopefully take them both at the same time. So that'll be cool. You guys, I know I'm rambling now. This video is getting probably kind of long. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and hit that like button if you want to support the channel. And don't forget to check out the merchandise that I've got going on now. Again, I'll put a link in the description for that. But I think that's all I've got, and so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.